Right, welcome to the Lonely Carper podcast, episode 10, featuring Evie Morgan. A little bit about Evie before we start. She's a very talented up and coming angler and just recently started fishing for the Welsh Ladies Carp Team. So, welcome, Evie.
Hi, thank you for having me on.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Yeah, it's absolutely our pleasure. Like I say, I've been scrolling since we've started Instagram now, and yeah, it's very impressive, your profile.
Thank you very much.
So, how did it all start, Evie?
So obviously when I was younger, I kind of went days here and then with my dad, but then I kind of started secondary school and didn't do anything. And then like 2 years ago, dad asked if I wanted to go for a 24-hour session, and then I've loved it ever since that, basically.
Yeah, so just all started from that 24-hour session.
Yeah.
So, what did you, obviously, was your dad into carp fishing or?
Yeah, so my dad's always done fishing from when he was young with his dad, and then he brought my brother into it as well when he was young. And then I've kind of, yeah, just followed on from their footsteps, really.
Right. So, how long have you been carp fishing for then, Evie?
Just over 2 years.
Right. Wow, you've caught some
So,
very impressive carp for 2 years.
yeah, I've been lucky about places I've been able to fish and things like that. So yeah, I have been very lucky.
Nah, has to somewhat more to do with talent as well. It can't just all be luck. I've been fishing hard for a year, and this year, and I'll be honest, I've had a terrible year. So,
Yeah.
so it's got something to do with, it's not always luck. If you're putting the bait in the right place, you're halfway there.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the place I fish is empty. I think so.
No fish in there.
No fish in there. There can't be. So, what's been your favourite moment in carp fishing so far?
It's quite hard to be fair. I think one of them would probably be fishing with the tackle team, and I had my PB on my birthday. That's probably one of my biggest ones.
Yeah, I've noticed. Did you go fishing with Lauren, or was she there? Or
Yeah, I've been on a couple of Lauren, so she runs her socials, so I've been on a couple of those as well.
yeah, they look good then.
They are really good, yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she seems to be a really good person to be around as well.
Yeah, 100%. I've learned a lot from Lauren since like I got to know her like pretty much as soon as I got into fishing, we kind of got in contact, and then yeah, I've been fishing with her since then,
She's
and I
done
have
really,
been lucky enough to.
yeah, she's done really well, hasn't she?
Yeah, definitely.
It's great for the females angling as well. Obviously, what she's done and what she's achieved, and it's good to see obviously female anglers getting into the fishing sport.
Yeah. Yeah, when I
So
started there wasn't that many, so it is nice to have more now.
yeah, it seems to be getting more popular by the year,
Yeah, definitely.
which is good. Which is good. So,
Definitely.
so who's been your biggest influence in carp fishing?
Um, it's quite hard to be fair because obviously I've met so many people and been fishing with so many people, but I think obviously like I've always looked up to the whole Welsh team, obviously. Um, and I've looking up to like I've got my old captain from the academy as well, Jamie. He's been a massive help into what I've done. Um, but my dad and my brother as well, because obviously I wouldn't be fishing if it wasn't for him taking me for the first time.
Yeah,
There
you
is quite a few people.
yeah, yeah. I've noticed you've met a few people. You've been lucky enough to meet a few people as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I have been very lucky to meet them.
I'll be honest, I haven't bumped into anyone really on my journeys yet. So, but the Welsh ladies, what a team! They seem to be a brilliant team.
100%. Yeah, it's a privilege to be a part of the team.
Yeah, I've mentioned this on Charlie Bunce's podcast. Obviously, once I started doing obviously the Lonely Cat page has only been going for a year, and
Yeah,
they got behind the team, obviously behind the page straight away. And yeah, I talked to Jan now, and yeah, it's brilliant.
yeah.
It's a really good thing to be part of, and yeah, if you had to pick an angler to go fishing with, if you could pick anyone to go with, who would it be?
Um, that's hard to be fair. I'd probably say like one of the anglers who's kind of like one of the older anglers, possibly. Yeah, like Terry Hearn, someone like that. Obviously, they was so big back in the day.
Yeah, that'd be good
Yeah,
going
I'd
with
love
Terry Earn, wouldn't it?
yeah,
That'd be very good. Uh, yeah, just obviously his background as well. His
yeah.
background and his
It's amazing to look back into it.
oh, it is, and
Yeah,
his pictures are mega as well. His like I say, that has a lot to do with carp fishing. Well, I believe, anyway. Obviously, the images that moment gets captured, obviously, and you like to look back on the image, and he seems to capture. Obviously, there's photographers, I know that, and but he catches a brilliant image on his own as well.
yeah,
So you go with Terry Earn, eh?
yeah. I think that'd be someone I'd love to go with.
It'd be really good that. Uh,
Yeah.
so I asked Charlie this, but I don't normally ask this. If you could take anyone fishing, if you could just take anyone fishing for the day, any I don't know, celebrity, anyone you'd like to just have a day out with, who would it be?
Probably not a celebrity, but like all my mates are like, oh, fishing's so boring and stuff like that. Just to take them and actually see what it's all about, sort of thing.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I
That
think it would be a good laugh. Yeah.
yeah, I get that because I'm the same at work. They're all like fishing's rubbish, and I'm like, it's not like you be,
Yeah.
and they'll never understand unless they be.
No,
So
yeah, definitely.
there's so much more to it,
100%, yeah.
and the memories and you make along the way. So what has been your best? Obviously, we've done your favourite moment. Obviously, if you've got a favourite memory, like best capture or
Um, the junior carp camp, the fish I had there was probably one to remember. I mean, I was surrounded by a lot of my mates and sort of we knew it was going to be hard fishing from the conditions and the people I had around me when I caught that fish. There's probably one to remember, yeah.
yeah. So is that the one where I think that's on your profile, isn't it?
Yeah, the comment I had, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just being nosy now. Yeah, it's a mega picture as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I did love that fish, yeah.
So I've just popped on. Obviously, Jacob, you've been looking at meeting the Nash boys as well.
Yeah, yeah, I was lucky enough to go and do a day's work experience with like the whole photography, videography, media side of Nash. So yeah, that
Wow,
was a mega day.
that is brilliant.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be it's gonna be a tricky one. This who's the best one you met then out of the Nash boys
Oh, that's hard that.
because they all
I
seem
think
they all seem brilliant.
yeah, they are on such a good laugh as well. When I first started fishing, I know Alan Blair came and did open days at my local tackle shop. So he was like the first person I've met, and obviously he was the person that organised my work experience and stuff like that. So I'd probably say Alan.
Alan,
Yeah.
to make it that you've met Alan Blair and Hassan and Jacob and Ollie and yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, that's a memory already, in itself.
Yeah.
They're all,
Yeah. It was amazing.
yeah, they are. Yeah, you certainly, like I say, you've certainly caught some mega carp anyway. So
Thank you.
so we'll go with obviously you do social media, so we always like to touch on the subject about your views on social media. How do you find it? Is it
I think it's a great way of obviously meeting new people with similar interests, obviously. Um, Getting your name out there as well in fishing, obviously that helps you to progress. But obviously then there's the negative side of it as well, which no one wants to be going through when you get nasty comments or messages or whatever.
no? It's hard, isn't it? I totally get it. It's a funny one because everyone likes to broadcast obviously the pictures, and it's a proud time as well. So
Yeah.
it's but yeah. So like I say, I bet it must be more positive though. Evie, is it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like being able to share my journey with all my followers and obviously your followers grow and some of them like have watched from the very beginning. So yeah, having them people supporting you is definitely does help you, I think.
Yeah, you're doing very well as well. You've certainly got a nice group of followers. Anyway, it seems like you got a lot of love for your pictures as well, which is great. Great to see.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have a lot of support, which is lovely.
Yeah, it is. It's what it's all about. I think you should support each other.
Yeah, definitely.
But so we'll go with, oh, any goals at the moment, or do you just enjoy getting out and
Um, I think just getting out as much as you can. I mean, obviously, like now I've joined the Welsh Ladies, getting out with those as much and learning as much as I can from them as new anglers that I've never fished with before.
yeah.
So yeah, just kind of getting to learn as much as I possibly can before I start actually properly competing.
But yeah, so you're looking forward to competing then?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's like an honor to represent your country. So I've always said, so obviously when I first joined the academy, um, Jamie asked me like, what's your goals? And I was like, the main aim would to be compete for the country, like eventually. And to actually think now it will be happening is like a mad thought at my age as well.
Yeah, it's like I say, it's a massive achievement. It's a massive achievement.
Yeah.
And I know we've touched on it already, but what a team you joined. You know, I speak to Nat, I speak to obviously Charlie, Shah, Rian, and they all seem absolutely brilliant. I need to get myself down. Rian's actually asked me if I could come down and fish the lake, so I'm gonna have to get myself sorted myself out and actually go down next year because
Yeah, definitely.
I'll have to give it a go. Because it'd be nice to meet Rian in person as well.
Yeah,
So
they're also supportive as well. So it's lovely.
yeah, I've actually sent the girls some hats as well. So, uh, but I'll have to send you one now because obviously I didn't send you one. So I'll get you.
That's all right.
I'll get you a hat out after. I'll get you a dress and we'll get a hat sent out to you. But
Thank you very much.
no worries. So we'll go with technology. Evie, your views on it? Do you use a bait boat or?
Um, I have, but I haven't for a long time, to be honest. Obviously, as I've progressed in my fishing, like when I first started lakeside fish, I'd like use a bait boat if I could. But now I think if I don't have to, I'd like to do it as much as I can without it.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. If you can like cast to it or spomming, whatever, I'd rather 100% rather do that and find features and all that myself.
yeah. It's a feature finding is it's a talent. I think it takes a while. Obviously, learning a feature find. Obviously, it's so easy sending when you I've been there myself when you send a bait boat out with the GPS on.
Yeah,
It's become so easy, doesn't it, and comfortable and. But I'll be
yeah,
honest. I'll be honest. I'm leaning towards the bait boat so much. Uh,
yeah,
I think it's just because obviously the other people I go with have that technology and it's an edge in it. Uh,
yeah.
it's becoming an edge anyway. Obviously, when I see them and I'm spomming and they're just driving the boat over, I'm thinking, this is too much effort. This, but it's worth it, you
Yeah, I
know.
think, yeah.
But yeah, they are really good. But do you ever use drones in your photos or anything like that? Have you?
I've not, no. I have always thought about getting myself a drone, but I haven't actually ever used one.
Yeah,
I don't think I could trust myself without like flying it into the lake or something.
yeah. My mate, we went to France. He actually dropped his. He actually hit a tree, sunk it. He literally just bought it. He was on the phone to the lad.
Yeah.
He lent it off the lad at
Oh
home,
God.
and the lad rang him and said, "Do you want to buy it?" Then he said, "Yeah, I'll buy it." Literally half an hour later, he put it in the lake. So it's a good job
Oh
he bought it
no.
anyway. So Evie, so basically, we're going to like a. It's not so much a quick fire. It's just basically it's just you can take it anywhere you want to go, but we always start with the awkward one, which is no one really likes. So 2 words to describe yourself.
Um, I'd like to think I'm kind, um, generous, and I'd always willing to help other people in like fishing and anything really. Like if I can support other people to the support I've had. Yeah.
That's brilliant. That's you've nailed that one. It's like someone give you the heads up. No, you smashed it. But normally it's a tricky one that, so I'm gonna have to start actually telling people that it's coming because I don't think I'd like to get asked that. So,
No, yeah, no, it is a hard one that.
but no, that's a good one. So, if carp didn't exist, Evie, what would you target?
I'd probably have to go like perch and pike, probably.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, like people always say like catfish is good fun, but I've never seen any interest in that. I've never want to do it.
No, I've had a few cats, and don't get me wrong, they're amazing when they're on the bank. But believe it or not, they don't. The amount of fight as well, and then you get them on the bank,
Yeah.
and they're just still. It's like they just don't move on the bank. It's mental. But no, pike. I've always been interested in pike, but I don't like the fact that the teeth. Uh, sounds mad.
Yeah, that's what I've always said.
Yeah, but catfish, believe it or not, it's like when they are on the bank because of that still, you can actually just get the hook out quite. It's all right. It's but pike.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
no.
if I did it once, I'd be all right, but it's just doing it that first time.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. So pike and perch, yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll go with best angler you've fished with.
A big one that's helped me along my way, obviously, Bev did the Ladies Carp Academies, and I've been to the event she did, and I learned so much, and obviously what she's done for women in angling as well. So yeah, I'd probably say Bev's a big one that I've enjoyed fishing with.
Bev's she's amazing, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I listened to a podcast that, probably I can't remember how long ago it was, but I actually messaged her and I said like podcast was inspiring. It was inspirational. What she's done is amazing, and
Yeah.
no, she's really good. She is really good. So we've done the one angler because you said Terry Earn. So we'll go with one tackle company. It's an hard one. That if you had to pick one tackle company, not forever,
That's
but
a hard.
let's go for the next year if someone give you the chance. And you had to use, but I know because everyone uses dribs and drabs, I think, but it is.
Yeah, I use it like a bit of everything. Obviously, I'm with Incredible Tackle as well, so I've got confidence in their tackle now as well. If I
It's
think I had to go with one person, it would probably be Corda, possibly
Corda.
Nash or Corda. Yeah,
Yeah, they're quite hard, Nash. Like I say, I use a lot of Corda products, and then I also use like I've been going on the Nash hooks now,
yeah,
so it is quite hard. It's sort of tricky one because you're not really ever settled with one.
no,
It's weird, but it's same with bait. The next one's bait company, and the same with bait. Have you got a bait company in mind? If you had to pick one bait company,
I've been fishing with mad baits for like 2 years now, so I have gained confidence in them. But before that, when I first started fishing, I used sticky a lot. So I think, yeah, mad or sticky baits probably.
Mad Bait. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Mad Bait lately. So, are you boilies or particle do you use?
I
If you
use
had to
both, but if I had to pick
pick
one, I'd
one,
probably say particle.
yeah, this is mad. The more people I do this, obviously podcast with and chatting with now, I keep saying I've overlooked particle. I think.
Yeah, I've started like the last year or so using it a lot more, and I definitely have seen a difference, I think.
I think I need to go back to it. I said this to Charlie last week. I think I need to go back to it because, yeah, seem to be missing a trick. I think I've gone more boilie only this year, and I must admit I have struggled this year. Uh,
Yeah.
I had two mega fish in France, but apart from that, no, I've been very quiet. But anyway, it's
At
not
least,
wrong. I'm just trying to piece together my problems at the minute, my fishing problems. You see, so the more people I talk to, the more I'm thinking, yeah, this could be it.
yeah.
There's got to be something missing, but it's same as every angler, I think, innit? So we always think we could be doing this or we could be doing that.
Yeah, you always doubt yourself and what you could be doing wrong.
So commons or mirrors, if you had to pick one?
I think I'd say mirrors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
scaly ones. There's different types in there. It's just
Yeah, they're all different as well. Like some comments, they all just look the same sort of thing.
yeah. I get it. Yeah, but big commons are special.
Yeah, definitely.
Then big commons, elusive, aren't they? Like I don't know. I seem to think that I don't know. In my experience up to now, anyway, the best fighting fish I've ever caught is a common. So
Yeah.
and I thought it was a catfish all the way until it came up, and I was like, "What?" Well, yeah. Well, anyway, it was very yeah. So mirrors,
Yeah,
So we'll go with UK 40 or overseas 60 if you had this.
definitely UK 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you hit the 30s, Eve?
No, I'm still 26.
It's good that.
Yeah,
It's good.
that's the aim now, the 30s.
I think you'll conquer that before me. I think I haven't done it in this country. I've done it. I've had this discussion with a few people. I don't know what it is. I seem to do well abroad.
Yeah,
In the UK, I seem to. I don't know. Maybe because I get 7 days on the bank. Maybe because when I go
yeah.
abroad, I've got 7 days ahead of me, and I'm not crammed in like a 24-hour, 48-hour maybe session. So I feel like I can build something and I can get stuff going. I feel more confident. So
You've got time to think about what you're doing and stuff as well, haven't you?
exactly. Because I lost a fish the first morning in France. I didn't get another bite for 3 days. And I kept thinking,
Yeah,
I'm doing something wrong. And obviously, I wouldn't have had that time in the UK. Obviously, I would have done a 48 hour, would have went home on a blank and lost one. But
yeah,
I literally changed from a spinner to a D rig. And that
yeah.
was it. The session just went, it was crazy. It was crazy. You said it popped up, same place.
Just that slight change.
Yeah, that slight, I would never believe, obviously, until it happened to myself. Obviously, people say, have you changed this? But you do it yourself, you don't realise how good it can be. So anyway,
Yeah.
we'll go with. Have you ever dropped anything in the lake, Evie?
I actually haven't yet. No,
No,
surprisingly, no. Apart from
no,
myself, I fell in the lake, but
yeah,
I've not dropped anything in the lake.
no. It's not good dropping things in the lake. I've dropped a few things over the years, but no,
I'll probably jinx it now I've said that.
yeah. That's it. If you do, in a couple of years' time, we'll have to get you back on, and we'll do like an update because obviously, your journey's just starting off, and it's going to be amazing to see what you're going to achieve. Like no pressure,
Yeah,
no pressure, but the
yeah,
sport is
definitely.
the sport is growing. And obviously, young anglers, especially young female anglers, getting into it. It's brilliant. So
Yeah.
so this one is: have you ever had a fishing-related injury? Have you ever fell over or anything like that? Or you've been pretty safe on the bank?
No, I haven't. I think I've put a few hooks like in fingers and stuff like that, but apart from that, no, I've not.
No,
No, not done anything. No,
no.
not
Well,
that I can think of.
I don't know how to say stories myself, but I'll throw this one in quick. So basically, the lad we know went fishing and he had, the Mozzie candles.
Yeah.
So he had them in his bivvy and he got a run in the middle of the night. So he
Oh,
jumped up and
yeah.
hit the candle, obviously, went down with rods. He's actually playing the carp and he kept thinking, no, it's getting light. It's getting light.
Yeah.
Obviously, he didn't realise
Oh,
why he got this fish
the
in. He
civvies
turned
on
around and
fire.
his bivvy was in. It was just gone.
Oh
Bivvy was
dear.
in.
Yeah.
It was in flames. So that's a one. Watch out for the Mozzie repellent candles in your bivvy because the
Yeah,
day.
I refuse to go to sleep with any candles on. I'll blow them all out before I go to sleep because I know I'm
Ah,
too clumsy.
yeah, that's it. That's it. Just one slip, you don't realise, do you? But
Yeah.
so, do you drink tea or coffee, Eve?
I actually don't know. Everyone says it's
Nah,
weird, but I don't know.
nah. Charlie once didn't know. Obviously, because I said to Charlie, obviously tea or coffee, and she said, "Oh, none." And I said, "Oh, you want like obviously biscuits around the bank as well?" Because obviously, I say, "What's your favourite biscuit?"
Yeah.
So, what is your favourite snack around the bank then, Evie?
Um, Got to be a good pot noodle. Pot
Hot
noodle. I
noodle.
live on pot noodles when I'm
Ah,
fishing.
like a Scotty Lloyd. That's all he has. Pot noodles, quality.
Yeah.
So, if you could pick anywhere, Evie, to go fishing right now, where would it be?
Um, I've always said I'd like to fish like the Netherlands or like wild lakes in Spain. Do you know when you like not know what's in there and just me and my friend have said we're going to go on a road trip one day, just
Yeah.
see where we end up somewhere in Spain and go fishing.
Oh, you'll have to give Samid a message. You can point you in a few right directions, can he? The wild rivers. It's his. It's his forte, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, have you ever dream venues? Any dream venues like where you'd obviously love to go? There's a few famous ones, isn't there? Lake Bled, people mention.
Yeah, I'd probably say Lake Bed's one of the ones I'd love to go to.
I think it's that photo in it with the church and
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, for the photos. Yeah,
every carp angler just thinks, wow, that'd be mega to have that in the background.
yeah,
So do you like your photography side as well, then, Evie?
yeah, definitely. I love it. I think it links in so well with fishing as well. So it's just like goes hand in hand with each other.
It does, yeah. I agree. I think it's I think it is. It's just like I say, it's all about the moment, and it's amazing what we see on the bank. And like you said earlier, you touch on the subject. You love to take your friends. Your friends just they don't even understand what's out. Like
No,
it's hard to explain. And I was saying this obviously when we were in France, and obviously there was just nature walking deers. There was just foxes, and
yeah,
but yeah, it is mega, and obviously, and that's where the photography comes inside of it because it's just not as good as your phone, is it? It's just like you've got that in
no,
front of you,
yeah,
you
definitely.
take a picture. So,
Yeah.
well, Evie, you've absolutely smashed it, and
Thank
yeah,
you.
you've done really well. And I just want to say well done on fishing for the ladies carp team, and I wish you all the luck.
Thank you very much.
And I'm sure you're going to go on to big things, and I'm really looking forward to, like I say, seeing what you catch next and see where your journey takes you.
Yeah, it would be really like follow my journey on my social media, and that's a good thing about social media. So yeah, I can always post it up on there.
Exactly, exactly. So thank you anyway. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you for having me on.
So no worries, Evie. It's our pleasure. So right,
Thank you.
cheers, Evie.